What are things we are looking for when deciding to buy a game? Style of game, of course. If it's RPG, action, racing, open world, linear, open world zones. Is it in third person? In first person? Is it a strategy game? Is it modern setting? Is it sci-fi setting? And there are also many more things we think about when buying a game. However, there's also one more thing we are looking at. The time it takes to beat it. How long the game takes. Is it 30 hours? Is it 60 hours? Is it 100 hours? How long is the main game? And if there is side content, how long is the side content? And of course, how long those things are together. I was obsessed with the length of games for a long time. If a game was short, I simply didn't buy it. I searched for games with at least 30 hours to play and many ways to beat. Now I honestly don't care anymore. I even prefer shorter games. I have MMOs to feel the need for long games, to spend hundreds of hours in a game. Hello, I'm the Steel Merchant, and today I will tell you what my ADHD allows me to tell you about long games and short games as well. Simply the length of games. Once upon a time, so like 10 years ago, I possessed something I don't possess now: time and money. Yes, for like a year I had lots of money, and then a monster called inflation ate it all away. During that time I liked to spend my time playing games, long games. This began not really because I liked playing long games. I really didn't, or rather I didn't care about the length of games as long as the game was good. If it was good and short, I simply replayed it time and time again. I played long games as a child because I was only bought 2 games a year, one for my birthday and one for Christmas. I had to choose the games depending on their length because of it. That's why I played RPGs with long stories, many side quests, and many possible ways to replay them. Then around 10 years ago, I really began earning my own money. And what happened then? Of course, I bought every game I ever wanted, I ever dreamed of. Some games I dreamed of were good as I thought they would be, some were less, and others were a complete disappointment. I also found out quickly that I simply didn't have the time to play those games anymore. That's how I became more critical of games. I won't spend much time in a game I dislike. Surely I abandoned games which get good later, but honestly I found such games to be a waste of my time. I simply cannot play or watch anything that's too long, and a game that takes 60 hours to beat can't expect me to play it for 30 hours until it gets good. That simply won't happen. Long games, if they are good even from the beginning, they can't expect me to play them twice. So what do I see as long games? Which games do I consider to be long? Well, this would be Witcher 3, Baldur's Gate, all of them, Elder Scrolls games, and the first Dragon's Age. I don't even recognize the other Dragon Age games as games of this series, but that's a video for another time. So the games I consider to be long take around 60 hours to beat, if it comes to like the main story. Those games I play only once through and do not return to them even if I want to. I now know why I do this, because there are other games, other great games I can play. Instead of playing 200 hours of Witcher 3, I can play one playthrough of all those great games like Baldur's Gate, Fallout New Vegas with DLCs I liked, Honest Hearts is the GOAT, and Pillars of Eternity. The way I think, finally being able to play what I want when I want, it's way more worth it to play 3 10 out of 10 games that are 10 hours than one 10 out of 10 game that takes 100 hours. That's because those 3 games can give me completely different experiences, as well as different stories and vibes. Also, I simply don't have time or patience to play long games. Yeah, that's what Brainrot did to my head. But those games I spoke about are long. and I finished them once. Why? Because of their stories, their characters, the music, their vibe. That's what kept me going alongside fine gameplay. But what makes me stay in a game after I finish it and makes me replay the game is the addictive, mindless fun of gameplay. To me, those long games like Witcher 3 or Baldur's Gate don't have it. Their gameplay is fun, but it's no stupid fun of Dying Light, for example. And there are those games, I would just call Ubisoft games, padded slop. Nothing except of hours of slop. This kind of games I will not even lose my time on. They are not worth it. It's slop. It's pyrocynical in gaming form. Okay, Pyro is better, but still he looks like a lesbian, so yeah. Gameplay is what holds me in a game when the game is over. It is what makes me play the game again. Even if a game has millions of options that have effect on the story, if these options don't change the game as a whole, I won't bother playing it again. Because I know another good game waits for me somewhere. If you want to sink into a game fully, take all of it has and more, I completely understand. I did this with Dragon Age and Dark Souls 3. I finished Dragon Age with all possible endings. I played Dark Souls, the third game, all the possible main builds. So I know how it is when a game just drags you in. I know it, but I realized that I missed so much in gaming. I missed so many good games. For example, when I played Dragon Age Origins over and over and over again, and I enjoyed it, but I completely missed on Mass Effect Trilogy. I didn't play those games because I constantly obsessed over Dragon Age Origins. It's a good game, but was it really worth it not experiencing Mass Effect Trilogy at all? I will say it wasn't worth it. Like I said before, I would rather play 3 short 10 out of 10 games instead of 1 long 10 out of 10 games, but I would even say more. I would play an 8 out of 10 game, 3 of them, 3 short 8 out of 10 games instead of an 11 out of 10 long game, because of the same reason. So what would I say about the length of time in gaming? What is the best amount of time to spend on a game? What is the best amount of time a game should take? So how long should games be? I would say around 30 hours. 30 hours with possibilities of side content or multiple choices. So around 40 hours, something like that, something like Dying Light, the following. Then if the game is good, the gameplay is good, the character setting, everything just works, then it can be a game for 30 or 300 hours, but everything has to be perfect, everything. Still, I won't play it more than once because there are other games waiting for me. So in my opinion, less is more, as many people say, and I agree fully with this. Less is indeed more, because if something is way too short or it's way too big, it's a con, both ways. So now, do I know how to fix all of this? Do I know how to make a perfect game? Of course I don't. I'm not a creator of games. I am not a creator of movies or anything like that. That's why I will not give you a definitive answer. I am just a guy who has opinion on games, and I'm a critic sometimes, like all of us, but we are not creators. And I will not force my views upon anyone. So if you like this video, you like this video. If you agree with me, you agree with me. If you like this video, give me a like. If you disliked it, dislike it. But please tell me what you dislike. Do you dislike how this video is made? Is it badly made? I know I have a long way to go, but if you dislike with my opinion, tell me your own opinion. Okay, let's have a civil conversation here. If you feel like subscribing, then subscribe. But that's all up to you, just like playing the games. And if you like long games instead of short games, that's completely fine, that's completely okay. So yeah, I hope this video makes sense. I just let my ADHD go rampant here, and maybe that's for the better, maybe that's for the worse. But yes, that's all I wanted to say. Let's have a civil conversation in the comments. I would really like to hear your opinions. And that's it. Have a good day. Just one more thing. I know there will be guys who will say in the comments in the future, maybe immediately, that I am hypocritical, that I only do videos from the same games. And you know, I do, because those are the games I know the most about, I want to speak most about. However, I play all kinds of games, and these games are simply what I know most about. I am not going to speak about something I have zero idea about. I speak about lots of ideas I have little idea about, because for example in EU4 videos I'm a beginner. I want to show people how a beginner feels, the experience of a beginner, because everybody right now knows experiences of a professional player or a hardcore player. They all know that, but they really don't see opinions of beginners, and that's why I do this. So yes, I just wanted to add this, and so yeah, I just wanted to add this, and that's it. Have a good day, and like I said, let's have a civil conversation.